Alright, what's good YouTube? I'm back with another video on the channel, and today we have our NCP Week 3 Team Builder before the match. Today, we, the Copenhagen Galaxies, are going up against the Philadelphia Phantumbs, coached by Lordxie. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that name, but I think it's like Lordxie because it is Lordxie, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, and this is going to be a pretty interesting match because for once I actually do think we have a somewhat favorable matchup, except for like one Mon. And I guess we might as well just go into Lordxie's team immediately. So the team consists of Tenacious Therian, Scissor, Mamoswine, Volcanion, Gardevoir, Galvantula, SCRAFTY, Qwilfish, Azelf, Mega Kangaskhan, and Grotle. So it's a pretty like, I won't say run-of-the-mill team, but it's a lot of mons I've like of course seen before. Tornado's always really annoying and hell scary to play against, but I do think we have a pretty decent Tornado's matchup. We have some okay mons I can go against it, like Lordxie, Vaporeon, and Gigalith, stuff like that. And we can outspeed it somewhat easily with a couple of mons. We have a natural outspeeding mon in Crobat. We can sand with Escadrille. We're probably going to run like some sort of Scarf mon. Yeah, we are running a Scarf mon. Surprise, surprise. He does have a lot of priority, which we definitely have to watch out for. Scissor, Mamoswine specifically are very annoying, but I think even Sucker Punch on... I believe Mega Kangaskhan gets Sucker Punch. I think it does, but just in general, some priority can be really annoying against our team. Because we don't have the greatest Mamoswine answer, or rather, let me rephrase that, we don't have a Mamoswine answer at all. Mamoswine Choice Banded 2-Co's anything on our team. If he guesses correctly as you swap, he just kills. So we kind of have, I kind of build with a, we're just gonna outpower him, basically. We're just gonna outpower his team and hope we can win before we potentially lose to the Mamoswine. Mons I can see coming is of course Tornadoes. I think Mamoswine 100%. I think those two 100% are coming. I think Grotle, I know it's weird, but I'm pretty certain the Grotle is coming because it's really good for both Urshifu and Escadrille. Like Urshifu cannot 2-hit KO a Grotle, and Escadrille cannot 2-hit KO it unless I get a Sword Stance up. But if I get a Sword Stance up, he also gets to hit me and whatnot. So it's kind of an interesting interaction there. But I do think the Grotle is coming. Even like Grotle is pretty decent in this matchup. Then I think like Volcanion has a semi-decent chance of coming. And then after that, I'm uncertain. Like, I'm pretty sure SCRAFTY or Qwilfish, maybe both of them are gonna come just because of the Intimidate. SCRAFTY in general is pretty decent, but I do feel like we can beat it. And I also think Azelf has a good chance of coming, because Choice Scarf Azelf is a very good way to go against our Urshifu. In case our Urshifu is a Choice Scarf, it's a way to have like the fastest mon on the field besides Escadrille and Sand. And Mega Kangaskhan could of course come because of the Mega Kangaskhan, and I think Galvantula will come just because of Stick Whips, and I think Gardevoir will come because it's like Choice Specs Gardevoir does a lot of damage even to Gigalith and Sand. And I guess with all that, let's just head into our own team. Our first mon on the team this week is of course going to be Zangetsu D. Urshifu. It's going to be Choice Scarf, Unseen Fist. Whoa. U-turn, Fire Punch, Wiggle Blow, and Close Combat. 32 in HP, 2 in attack, 4 in defense, 220 in speed with an adamant nature. So the reason we're adamant is because I do not believe the Qwilfish is going to come max speed if it comes. Like I just don't see a scenario Qwilfish is max speed. If anything, it's max defense. So we can actually outspeed the next fastest thing after that, which is Mamoswine / Gardevoir, even with an adamant nature. So even if it brings like Choice Scarf Gardevoir, Choice Scarf Mamoswine, we can outspeed those. And if he Choice Scarf Azelf, I can outspeed it anyway. So I might as well just do it like this. Get as much power, you know, get out of a Shiva as possible, while still being able to outspeed the stuff we want to outspeed. The U-turn, Wiggle Blow, Close Combat, I feel like speaks for himself. I chose Fire Punch as the last move because in a scenario where Scissor is like the last mon left, and I have my Urshifu, Wiggle Blow and Close Combat cannot kill if he's at max HP, where Fire Punch can. And Wiggle Blow / Close Combat actually does kind of do against any other mon, unless he has like, of course, a Berry or a max defense Volcanion. But even if I were to run like Stone Edge against a Volcanion, it wouldn't matter. I still can take it, which is like really annoying. That's why I think Volcanion has a good chance of coming, because it's bulky enough that it can take a hit from the Urshifu. Next up, we have Das Bones, the Escadrille with Leftover, Sandrush, Iron Head, Earthquake, Substitute, and Sword Stance. 64 in HP, 2 in attack, 192 in speed with a Jolly Nature. This allows us to outspeed. I believe we sped crab the Mamoswine again. Yeah, we sped crab the Mamoswine as Gardevoir again. Because again, I don't think the Qwilfish is coming match speed. The reason we're running like a sub-Sword Stance set is because, as I mentioned, I think Grotle is going to be his answer to this. So my idea here is I go in with Escadrille on like Volcanion or Gardevoir, something I think I can threaten out. I then sword stance. I don't set up the substitute there. I sword stance, and then when the Groddle comes in, I substitute because I think he's gonna click lead seat. Like that's kind of my thought process behind it. I could also just have substitute in some scenarios if I feel like I need to stall a turn or something. For whatever reason, you know, substitutes are very nice to have. And Ironhead Earthquake kind of just hits the entirety of his team. You could say we could run like Stone Edge or something because he's a little bit Edgequake weak. But Ironhead kind of just does the job at +2, so we don't need to risk the miss from Stone Edge. Next up, we have the One-Eyed King Gengar with Coldberry, Curse Body, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Nice Spells, and Will-Wisp. 16 HP, 2v2 in special attack, and 240 in speed with a Timid Nature. This just allows us to outspeed the Gargantuar in anything below. Pretty standard when it comes to the EVs and whatnot. Now, the moveset, Shadow Ball and Sludge Wave kind of hits the entirety of his team. And Nasty Plot, if we can get to +2, makes it so we can do a ton of damage. He does have 2 mons that can outspeed us and revenge us fairly well. If it's Aether, we definitely have to swap out. If it's Tornadus, we could potentially stay in. He either then has to go for Hurricane, which can miss, or he can go for Knockoff, and we can then take the Knockoff and take out the Tornadus. Now, the Coldberry also helps with staying in against like a Scissor, or staying in potentially against a Scrafty or something like that. Let's say we have our +2 up and we kill something, he swaps in the Scrafty. I can actually just stay in and hit him with a Sludge Wave. He has to be like, I think, 2v2 Adamant Choice Band to kill us through the Coldberry, which I do not see the Scrafty being at all. It might be like a bulky, like max attack, max HP set, but I definitely don't think it's going to be like banded or anything. So yeah, this Gengar is really good at getting like a kill and then potentially getting another kill because you think you can revenge with like a dark move. So that's why we're bringing Gengar like this today. Plus, it also threatens the Groddle out, which Groddle, as I mentioned, is a little bit annoying for our physical breakers. Next up, we have Nightwing, the Crobat with Heavy Duty Boost, Infiltrator, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Roost, and Defog, 72 in HP, 252 in attack, and 184 in speed. So this is the main mon where I actually opted to go for the attack power over the bulk. I originally thought about doing a max HP and then a little bit of attack investment because we would have a little bit bulkier mon for stuff like Scissor. It's pretty decent for Scrafty. It's pretty decent for, to some extent, Kangaskhan, but again, not Kangaskhan is really annoying to deal with in some scenarios. But I just opted to go for the max power because he does not have a flying resist at all. Like, he legitimately do not have a flying resist. I was kind of close to bringing this Choice Banded, but I do feel like having Roost and Defog is really nice because if he sets up webs with Gargantuar, I do want to get rid of them somehow. So that is the idea why we want to run the Heavy Duty Boost variant with Roost and Defog. But yeah, I can just go in and click Brave Bird, and I'm pretty much 2k anything, 2 hit KO anything that's not like the Volcanion or the Quillfish, pretty much. I guess max defensive Scissor might also take 2 hits, but if he does that, he's just taking a lot of damage on the Scissor, which is fine for me. I'll take that. And then we have, of course, a U-turn for a little bit of momentum. Next up, we have Gym Bait, Vaporeon with Leftovers, Water Soap, Scald, Wish, Toxic Protect, 248 in HP, 2v2 in defense, and 8 special defense. This is our soft Mamoswine check. So this is what we swap into initially. If I can tell he is Choice Banded like Earthquake, I can either Protect to get the Leftovers again, or I can just swap into Crobat and I know I won't get hit. Same way, if he clicks an ice move, I can, of course, stay in. If I can tell he's Choice Banded, I can just freely stay in. If he's not Choice Banded, I can then guaranteed take like the Earthquake and I can potentially Scald him. I can Wish to Wish up. So this is kind of just the way we pivot into the Mamoswine so we can figure out what exactly it is. Now, I really wanted to run Flip Turn on this, but unfortunately the Volcanion makes it so I can't. I think the Volcanion is 100% coming in on this, most like 99% of the time. It's going to be really, really annoying to deal with like that. So that's why we're also running Toxic, so we can like Toxic the Volcanion. And if he goes in for like to Scissor on this, I'm not too worried about that, because I can just Scald it. Now, the main issue becomes if he brings the Quillfish, but I feel like I can swap into Quillfish a little bit better than I can swap into like a Volcanion or something. So yeah, that's the idea behind Vaporeon being a pivot, and then we can, of course, Toxic a lot of mons if we need to. And lastly, we have Alabaster the Gigalith, Leftover, Sandstream, Rock Blast, Body Press, Stealth Rock, and 9 defense, 248 in HP, 8 in defense, and 252 in special defense. This is just our special wall for like Gardevoir, Gargantuar, Tornadus, stuff like that. It's just generically good SPDF. If we get a situation where I can set up like an Iron Defense, we can Iron Defense Body Press a lot of his team. And the mons that can't be Iron Defense Body Pressed is Tornadus, which is weak to Rock, and Gardevoir, which has paper thin defenses, so we can just Rock Blast it still. So this can, in some scenarios, maybe sweep, or in some scenarios at least do a lot of damage to his team. You could argue running like Heavy Slam to just straight up hit the Gardevoir, or running like Toxic, but I feel like this might actually do some work in certain scenarios, so that's why I kind of wanted to run it. But yeah, that's our team for this week. As I mentioned, I think like pretty much the entirety of my opponent's team could come, so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. But yeah, as always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below with all of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. With that, I would head into the battle, so peace, YouTube. What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the NCP Week 3 battle. We, the Copenhagen Galaxies, are going up against the Philadelphia Phantumbs, coached by Lordxie. Oh, I still don't know. The XIE. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I'm sorry if you watched this Lordxie. I can't pronounce it. Okay, I just can't. So. A little bit about his team. So he didn't bring no Aself, which means I'm pretty sure Urshifu Trishkov. Well, no Aself and no Galvantula. That means I'm pretty confident in Urshifu being the fastest thing on the field outside of sand, because I don't think Torn is going to run Trishkov. And as I just mentioned, no Galvantula, so no Sticky Webs either. That's very nice. He did bring the Grotle, he did bring the Volcanion, and he did bring the Scrafty. So he's definitely scared of the physically defensive core, which I definitely understand. He doesn't have a whole lot of pivoting, so I'm probably just going to lead the Sangetsu, I think. Like Urshifu. That's probably my best lead, right? Because I outspeed anything. If he leads Torn, am I like risking him being Trishkov? I don't know if I am. Well, he can technically take a hit if he's like max HP, so I probably would U-turn, but it's like what's the odds he's he would be Trishkov for Torn. I mean, see, I could lead Crobat just because Crobat should outspeed anything, but if he leads like Gardevoir, I don't want to risk it being Trishkov, right? Yeah, I'm leading Urshifu. And if he leads Gardevoir, I'm probably U-turning. Even though, like, because I don't know, I don't think he would stay in. He could be Helmet Scrafty. Like, I think that's possible. Like, he's not Helmet, what's it called? Grotle, because it has to be Eviolite, you know? so I can also kind of gauge what his switch into Urshifu would be, but I'm guessing Scrafty or... No, I'm guessing Grotle or Volcanion, because Scrafty is a little bit risky. I think Scrafty is more so here for Escadrille, which does make Sword Stance not as good, but it is what it is. I mean, we could realistically maybe sub first, so if you don't get intimidated. No, he would switch, and then we would sub, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean, we could also just hit Raw on the Scrafty in some scenarios, I guess. I'm uncertain where my opponent is. Like, I imagine that, yeah. I mean, he could just, you know, be writing down stuff as well. I don't know. I mean, I might do like a slight cut here. I might even just restart the video when I know. Yeah, probably just gonna do a cut. Oh, I can film my... Okay, I'm gonna cancel the freak. So he just had to put some groceries away, so I don't know. He's probably here in a little bit. I'm thinking, because would he lead Gardevoir? And if he does lead Gardevoir, is that bad to me? Like, I can just go into like Gigalith, right? I don't think Gardevoir does that much to, like, I don't see a scenario where Gardevoir does a whole lot to Gigalith, right? I think it does get Energy Ball if I remember correctly, even then it does like half. We did opt for the leftovers on Gigalith because I feel like the longevity might be a little bit better. I know, I'm leading Urshifu. I think I'm just gonna log in Urshifu. If he leads Scrafty, he leads Scrafty. It is what it is. I'm just gonna click U-turn on it. Get like a little bit of chip. Okay, he leads Volcanion. Okay. Okay, he could click Toxic. I definitely think there's a good chance he's clicking Toxic here. Like that or Steam Eruption, of course. But I feel like with me having Vaporeon right here, I don't see him clicking... Like, I don't see him clicking, what's it called, Steam Eruption, all that willy-nilly. Also, okay, I mean, I'm U-turning. I don't think there's like any question to whether I'm U-turning or not, right? And I think based on the damage I do here, we do 10. Oh, we do 10? What? How am I doing 10? Wow, okay, so I got a max roll and he's, like, not max HP or anything. Okay, he could then be choice specs, actually. I mean, I'm gonna go Vaporeon, right? Because I want to see if he Toxics, he Toxics. Oh, he Steams Eruptions. Okay, that's fine. This is a very free Toxic. He does not have anything that can withstand. Like, he doesn't have anything that's immune or anything. He has Toxic as well, which is fine. Like, what? Okay, so I now know he's not choiced in any way. Boots is my guess at this point. Timid Boots, I don't know. Like, the damage I did with a Shifu U-turn suggests... Wait, what? Okay, wait. No, suggests max HP. Okay, never mind. Wait, wow, what? Okay, there was something wrong with my calc before, apparently. I still think I'm just gonna Toxic. It's annoying, right? I'm gonna do it. If he Vaporeon, we are physically defensive, so the Vaporeon is definitely like getting a little bit here. I think. Does it get Thunderbolt? It's Thunder Fang, but I don't think I'm that scared of Thunder Fang. If I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm not scared of Thunder Fang really. Yeah, I'm more scared of like the potential. I'm gonna Toxic again. If he substitutes here, that's really bad. If he's like sub. Okay, no, he goes Groddle. That's so good. Give me this, please. I think I'm just gonna go Crobat, right? Like, I'm pretty certain he's gonna lead Seed here, which is, you know, not great. Bold. He's probably more than Bold. Leech, Seed. I feel like I have to go with Hard Crobat here. Like, I'm like 99% sure. No, he just Leaf Blades, okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. I am firing up a hefty Brave Bird here. What's your answer? Oh god, what's your answer? Please tell me what's your answer. Like, this that's in right now is probably your answer. Yeah, you just yeesh. I think it died to... Oh, I don't pair. Oh, thank God. Oh, that could have gone very wrong if he had paired there. Okay, a big boy. Big boy's out. Fuck. Okay. Oh, this is not a fun one to play against, I won't lie. I really want to preserve Crobat because Crobat does so much damage this game. I'm like, do I go to stack Gengar? Part of me want to go a Shifu, but if he Earthquakes and he so much damage, and if he's then Helmet on SCRAFTY, then I pretty much just die to that. I can go Gigalith and see what he wants to do, gauge if he is banned or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. If he Earthquakes, that's really well played then. Yeah, I shot straight up. He does 22%. Which indicates Jolly banned, I think, because he didn't take any yeah, Jolly banned because he did not take any Life Orb chip, and I think Adamant Scarf would do less, right? Yeah, so he's Jolly banned, which I figured. Okay, what's his switch to this? Because I'm like, if he goes Volcanion, I kind of want to just Rock Blast, get the damage off. I'm not gonna lie. Could also get Rocks up, which is really good for me. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna go all out power in this match. Like, Rocks are nice, don't get me wrong, but I think Rock Blasting here is just the answer always, to some extent. Could also make the heart to Crobat, expecting the SCRAFTY. I don't think that's a good. There's a big possibility that he could do that. How much does knockoff do? Knockoff kills Crobat. Never mind. I can't do that. Well, I can do that, but I have to do it now. I can't swap in to SCRAFTY. I mean, SCRAFTY's coming in here, right? Even if it goes Volcanion, no, if he goes Volcanion, he's probably Boots, right? Because he swapped up his moves and whatnot. Heavy duty Boots. How much? Okay, Crobat. Oh, Crobat takes so much. Okay, how much does Body Press do to Volcanion? From Gigalith. Oh, we don't do enough. We don't do enough. I want to Rock Blast for the Gigalith, but I also want to Body Press for the SCRAFTY. I'm gonna Rock Blast. SCRAFTY. I should have Body Pressed. Dang. And I missed. Never mind then. Rock moves, you know. Eternal, idiotic. I hate. Okay, no leftovers tells me he's Chobble or leftovers. The Rocky Helmet, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. If he starts setting up here, is that like incredibly bad for me? I think it is. I still think I just have to pivot into Vaporeon, right? He knocks off, does 33%. So he knocks off my leftovers. Oh god, I think I die. Actually, yeah, wait, with how much he did, he's max like attack, right? I think. Yeah, so he could just straight up kill Vaporeon here. I think his knockoff did was 33. Wait, so he's like max adamant? I think. Yeah, max adamant it looks like. That's the only way he does that much damage. I'm gonna wish. Yeah, he goes Volcanion. Thought so. So I'm gonna get I can get Vaporeon up again. I can make a swap to like Gengar maybe. Never mind. This isn't. I'm like 99% sure this is. Well, no, I know it's not Specs because he swapped out moves, but I cannot go Gengar. Never mind. I cannot go Gengar. I think I'm just gonna protect. Earth Power. I don't know. Probe? Wait, what did he expect there? Come on, I'm kind of uncertain what he expected there. Steam Eruption, Toxic, Earth Power. Could Toxic this. See. Actually, maybe that's not the worst idea, I think. I take like I take any one hit. I will probably lose Vaporeon on that instance, but then I have Volcanion Toxic, which is really good. It's just really nice for the team. And I can kind of just go hard drill at that point. But I would have to click Earthquake because I can't risk. Well, actually, I don't know if he's Sugar. Yeah, he could be Sugar Berry. I'm thinking about going Crobat, right? Because but then I'm put in a really bad situation still. I think I'm just going to talk to you if possible. I'm probably second Vaporeon a little bit here. Yeah, there's nothing really to do here. Just save a 7% one to go into Crobat. I could. Like go Crobat and go straight out into Vaporeon again. I think I am. Oh, well played. Okay, I didn't. Of course, he has freaking fire move. It makes sense. I don't know what his item is, and if he's Sugar Berry, that's really bad for me right now. Urshifu, but I also pretty confident he's not that defensive. But Urshifu doesn't do enough damage. I think Gengar doesn't kill either. Oh, that's really annoying. I have to go drill. If he's Sugar, I don't kill. I don't know what his item is. That's the main issue. Like I could go Gigalith and like see. I can go Gigalith and mine. Like go with some mine ideas here because I don't know. I guess I can sub with the drill. I can sub. Yeah, I think that's just the best idea here. Sub with the drill. We outspeed this thing. Team Eruption, Toxic Earth. Yeah, it's a very like typical set of what I thought it would be, but Okay, he stays in. I'm like 50-50 on whether I'm 50-50 on whether he is sugar or not at this point. Like max AP sugar, right? I'm gonna sub one more time. Because that even with the sugar berry, he's within range at that point. Which is fine. And then we just... Okay, he was sugar. I'm happy I did that. Okay. That's fine for me. That's fine. So... Thorn. Then again, if he goes Thorn, do I stay in? Because he has to have Focus Blast to kill off. SCRAFTY. SCRAFTY is probably what he's going for, right? I feel like SCRAFTY is the one that makes sense. The main issue is... So SCRAFTY is like kind of like a weird offensive variant. Right? Okay, we can still win an endgame here, but I need damage on the SCRAFTY. It's like almost the main thing we need here. He cannot really close combat because we have Gengar, but I think he would think he can because it's like he does go Torn. Do you have You have to have Focus Blast in order to even remotely do anything to me here. I can sub, right? Because Focus Blast is that really like is that super bad? Kind of is. I can sub, right? He U-turns, he switches, I sub. I can also raw Sword Stance. Escadrille +1 to a SCRAFTY that's just kind of chilling, you know? I mean, we do fuck balls to the wall damage, I think. Okay, is the problem if he stays in and knockoffs? Right? I think that's the main issue we kind of have to deal with. I can go Gigalith, but the thing, a U-turn there is really annoying, right? Is sub the safer play? I think it is. I think it just is. Right? Yeah. Oh, he did have it. Okay. Damn. Okay, this is not great because people does not necessarily kill him. Yeah, no, okay, that was not a good play. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. But even then, yeah, no, I should have just... Actually, I should have gone Gigalith here as well. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Okay, he said he'll BRB, so I'll like sit here for a little bit. I don't know, I'm not playing... Like, I started well, and now I'm like... So, I think I shouldn't have sacked the... Well, okay. I think I should have just sacked Vaporeon rather than risking Crobat. For some reason I was just... He's clicking Earth Power, but yeah, of course he's gonna have like... Well, okay, to be fair, I'm not 100% sure why he necessarily have a fire move. I guess for Celebi, right? Yeah, Celebi is probably the Mon that does it. It makes him have a fire move. Because like he could just Steam Rush and Drill. This was... That turn against the Volcanion where I let what's it called? Turn I let Crobat go down was the biggest, well, like the big misplay I've done this game. Because if I can force in a SCRAFTY at some point, for instance, right now, and you turn out, I could have gone Crobat there and just roosted on him. Yeah, one knockoff does a little bit, but after that he doesn't do nearly enough. Yeah, also Mammoth might being choice banded. How much would Crobat have taken from a... Yeah, we have to be almost full in order to not live a shot. Yeah, so I think my game plan right now is whenever he goes Mamo, right? I'm probably just sacking Vaporeon. And then bringing in, what's it called? Bringing in Shifu, probably. He could technically be Scarfy. Be Scarfy, I guess. Like, I haven't... I'm... Okay, I'm annoyed by the Crobat. That's like the... Well, okay. I'm annoyed by the Escadrille. I shouldn't have stayed in. I should have just gone... Probably... Should have just gone Gigalith. But it's just... I felt like he would pivot. He's playing like so straightforward, and that's throwing me off. Like he's just clicking whatever is in against him, which I mean that's fine. That's a fine way to play. But I'm just trying to like read him, and I probably shouldn't. I should probably just be more like straightforward myself. When he's back and whatnot, I'm probably clicking U-turn. If he stays in, I'm going Gigalith, I guess. At that point. But if he then U-turns on my Gigalith, that's super annoying. That's well played then. But because I'm not guaranteed to kill a what's it called, Torn here. His focus blast, how much did at least 68 to Escadrille, which does suggest. Wait, no, he could be zero invested and still kill Drill. So at that range. So yeah, I can't tell if it's like max HP or whatnot. I definitely because I got rid of Grottle that much, I actually probably should have swapped strategy. Yeah, I should have swapped my strat from Urshifu win con to Escadrille win con, because quite literally, if I can get substitute with Drill and just Earthquake from there, I think I'm in a winning position at that point. The main issue is I would have to force a Gardevoir out, right? I would have to force Gardevoir out somehow, so I can get Drill in and sub on that. That would be like the only one I could sub on, I think. Oh, I need chip on Mamo as well. Okay, he's back. Yeah, I'm clicking U-turn. Like, if he stays in, he stays in. But I have to click U-turn. If he goes Scrafty, I can figure out if it's he did. But yeah, as I mentioned, I cannot guarantee that I kill. So I just have to, you know. He hurricanes. Okay, that's fine. That's really good. No confusion. Thank you. I think I'm gonna get rocks up here. I think I'm gonna get rocks up for clean with Urshifu. The extra rocks damage can actually be really nice. The Scrafty, I'm probably just second reporting at that point, right? This is probably what I am doing. I could have body pressed here because body press hits anything and minus the Gardevoir, but I don't seem to swap into Gardevoir on us. Just to preserve health on Gigalith, I'm going Reborn. Like Sack Reborn. There's no need to. Yeah, I had a small feeling this was what he was. Thank God I do have Gengar. Okay, so +1. We don't take a knockoff. That's really bad. That's like really. If he's max attack, that's really bad. I don't know. He's probably Chople Berry as well. That's my guess. I should have body pressed for before. I should have body pressed. Fuck. That's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. That yeah, and he just straight up kills Gigalith as well. Yeah, no, I played it. I played around the Scrafty being defensive way too much. I should have just as soon as I saw it was max attack, I should have assumed he was set up, because I checked like setup as well when I like looked at it, right? I think I have to go Gengar and Sack Gengar. I legitimately just think I have to. I don't think there's any scenario where I kill this without doing that. Which is like a little bit annoying. Sludge Wave does do quite a lot, and if I'm like Choice Specs here, he would die. I could burn this, because he is Intimidate. And then I live the knockoff. And then I think I kill him on a Crackback. I actually think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that, because if he hot swaps to like a Mamo, because Mamo can take a hit, that also burns the Mamo, which is really nice. So I actually think I'm gonna do that. That matters a lot. Fuck, that matters. Wow, I missed a Toxic and a fucking. Oh, that matters so much. Yeah. Fuck, that means I can't win with a Urshifu. Because I am pretty confident he is. Okay, Urshifu can actually take a hit. Oh, but the after that, do I take the Mamo shot? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Fucking hell. Plus Mamo. Yeah, no, the problem is Mamo takes the like, I know at this point I'm like 99% sure it's Choppleberry, right? If he's Drain Punch, that's kind of bad. Oh wait, after the -1 defense I take, I also die to SCRAFTY, don't I? I think I have to U-turn. If he's Drain Punch, I think I lose on the U-turn. If he is close no, if he's Bulk Up, he's 100% Drain Punch, right? Like, there's not even a question in my mind he's gonna be Drain Punch at that point. Right? Like, there's no way he's not Drain Punch then. Right? Yeah, no, I don't kill through the Choppleberry. Like, this has to be Choppleberry. There's no way it's not Choppleberry when it's like this Bulk Up set, right? Dang, okay, I should have... See, the reason why I Will-O-Wisp with Gengar is if I Will-O-Wisp him, I take it, I Slush Wave, I'm pretty sure he dies on the crackback, like on the turn back. Right? I'm pretty sure because he would take Will-O-Wisp and then Sand. Which would... it would put him within range, so if with a little bit of luck, I could have killed him at that point. Also, I'm just assuming he's max speed. He could very well just be max HP, max attack at this point. I should attack them. I think I tried to metagame way too much and it cost me. I think I have to U-turn begging he's not Drain Punch. No, because that's stupid. Because if I close combat this, I'm locked into close combat. He's Drain Punch, yeah, I thought so. Yeah. GG. Trying to predict way too much. I tried to predict way too much. Like, way too much. Yeah. No, Chopple! Why? Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I could have just killed him! Could have just killed... I'm so mad. I'm sorry, but why are you, what was it? I'm sorry, why? Oh my god. Okay, so I definitely I outplayed myself, you know, in my own brain, but him not being Chopple, I also think is like really weird. I don't get why he's Ayaba Berry, because if you're not, I'm sorry, but if you're running this set and you're not Chopple Berry, kind of literally just plow through you if I'm like Choice Bandit or Shifu. Like, fuck your defense increases, I guess. Even without, look at the damage I did. Like, I don't know. I feel like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna attack straight forward because that's apparently what we do. Like, no hard feelings to again, I can't pronounce the name. Lordxie. I'm so baffled you weren't Choppleberry. Yeah. Again, I think I lost the game to myself. I should have just played way more like straightforward like he did, which, you know, it is what it is. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below what you thought of the battle. I know I could have won this easily. No, I'm not, okay, when I say easily, with what I brought and he brought, I could have won. I 100% think I could have won. And subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace. YouTube.